Deputy Prime Minister job sees negotiations drag on. Auckland misses out on hosting SailGP, and Israel's cabinet approves hostage deal. At Maria, I'm Sherry Kinnear, and these are the latest New Zealand Herald headlines. Politicians are once again migrating to Wellington after a week of coalition talks in Auckland. Incoming Prime Minister Chris Luxon and ACT's David Seymour arrived yesterday, but it's unknown whether New Zealand First's Winston Peters will join them. Luxon earlier stated he will announce the deal in the capital, and while policy is settled, it's understood the Deputy Prime Ministership is still up for grabs.
We need to close out these issues, and once we do that, we're going to move with incredible speed because it's important we get to work for the New Zealand people, and so it'll take as long as it takes, unfortunately. And I know, but we are so close. We've come so far, and we need to close it out quickly and then get to work.
Businesses are devastated the city of Sails won't get to live up to its name. SailGP has pulled out of the March 2024 date, saying the unavailability of Wynyard Point means there's nowhere to put its 5,000-seat stand. This year's New Zealand event on the international SailGP circuit was held in Littleton, and it was meant to alternate with Auckland for a number of years. Tātaki Auckland Unlimited says it explored all possible options but was ultimately unable to secure the event. More squeeze on tenants as rents around the country surge by an average 6%. The latest CoreLogic housing stats show rental growths running at historically high levels, rising 6.1% in the year to October. It's roughly double the average growth rate over that same period of 3.2%. Chief Property Economist Calvin Davidson says high levels of migration is one of the main drivers.
Wages have risen. Supply side of the market's perhaps a little bit tight. The investors haven't been able to add to that stock of rental properties as much as they otherwise might have done. But I think probably you'd look at it and say it is a demand-driven rise in rents.
Police say not all information is being provided in the homicide inquiry surrounding a Lower Hutt toddler. They're continuing to seek answers more than a month on from the killing of ruthless Empire Wall. Detective Inspector Nick Pritchard says they've established there's information 3 persons of interest have that they won't provide. His message to the 3 was, "You know what happened." And in world news, Israel's cabinet has approved a deal to release the hostages taken by Hamas on October 7. At least 50 women and children will be released in exchange for a 4-day truce. Israel will release 150 Palestinian prisoners. It's already released a list of 300 that could be part of a wider agreement to release all hostages held in Gaza. It's now an agonising wait for hostage families, with the idea a list with names, identities and nationalities will be provided every day. And those are the latest New Zealand Herald headlines. For more news worth knowing, head to nzherald.co.nz. Kia pai te rā. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. To stay up to date with all the latest news from the New Zealand Herald, click the subscribe button below or check out one of the videos here, and head over to nzherald.co.nz for more details on these stories and more.